All right, man. Shalom, shalom. Yasha'al. Oh, man. Almost not a shalom. It's because the reason I say that is because just jumping out right at the gate, man. I don't give a fuck. This shit is retarded, bro. It's the level of blasphemy that's going down among our people today is like off the fucking charts, dude. It needs to be fucking stopped, bro. Like, I hope Yahweh really stops this shit soon, because this is getting out of hand. Today, little children, we will talk about it's funny because I'm probably like younger than everybody, so sorry, I don't mean that as a joke. Just like, because it's because Gabaria thinks he's Jesus. This is gonna be a video. I have to expose some shit. I'm sorry. I mean, I know I just did one on Lexwell and stuff, and I kind of don't like to do a lot of these, but damn, dude, seriously, like, really, dude, like, this is out of hand, bro. Like, other people need to witness this, because this is freaking crazy, dude. All right, so Gabaria from the Servants of Yahweh page, right? He's slowly been just like, crashing into the ground and burning. And, I was hoping that the brother would straighten out. And, it's been a while that it's been brewing like this, dude. I did some testing sort of thing with him, man, and he just came out, bro, and started saying some whack ass fucking shit, man. Like, you know what I mean? Basically, I just like, rebuking him through the videos, because this dude was telling me, man, like some whack shit, about him being an angel and all this stuff. So pulled a David and played dumb, spittle on my beard, and and through patience and through rebuking, through just reading, by just reading the words of Yahweh themselves, he was rebuked through that, and did not like it. And ever since then, man, he just been blowing up. And so basically that's, Snake has been exposed, man. We had to lure him out of the fucking cave, but now his fucking ugly head is reared, and it's now time to chop it off, basically, is what happened. Spied the land, came back, now it's time to conquer it. So, okay, and we want to give all praises to Yahweh, right? Kawahala Yahweh, Akkad, man, Yahweh who is one. And, Alahaya now, man, our power. So we're gonna get a few clips so that everybody can see for themselves. We're gonna get a few clips of what this dude's been talking about lately off of YouTube. And man, goddamn, it's just like it's pretty hardcore, it's just wild. I don't know. It's just really see for yourselves. All right, so now we're on. Let's see what we got here. Come on. All right, here we go. Sorry, it's all weird, the lighting and shit and whatnot, whatever. Anyways, we're on a video called "The Glory of Yahweh's Present House and Holy Dwelling Place, Mount Zion, Part 2. So this dude's been blaspheming the temple really bad lately. Servants of Yahweh, in fact, watch, I'll just put it this way again so you can see, like, come on. Alright, so it's Servants of Yahweh Yasha'al. Anyway, so let's get, this is around, we're gonna just let it play from here, but it's gonna catch on, you're gonna hear what he says. He's gonna try to break down Daniel chapter 7. And this is where he starts injecting his bullshit. The dude thinks he's Jesus, basically, and you're gonna hear a lot of blasphemy. I'm just gonna save it and let you hear it for yourselves and see. Like, it shocked me when I heard it. So, but here it goes.
Period of time. These are the days.
These are the days.
This is happening now.
Okay, watch. Hold on.
In my vision, and
scoot him closer.
In my vision at night, I looked, and there before me was one. Right? Was one. Like a son of man.
So it's real time. Okay?
Coming with the clouds of heaven. He approached the Ancient of Days. And what? And was led into his spirit. Into his presence. As we read here in Enoch. Okay? Let's go ahead and...
Okay, so he's trying to break down Daniel chapter 7. Okay, and it's talking about our people being ushered in before Yahweh to be given the kingdom. And dude thinks it's about him. And so he's going to try to equate it with something that's written in Enoch. And we're going to go ahead and hear what he says.
Read this here. Enoch 14:20. And the great glory set thereon. His raiment shone more brightly than the sun, and was whiter than any snow. None of the angels could enter and could behold his face by reason of the magnificence and glory, and no flesh could behold him. The flaming fire was round about him, and what? And a great fire stood before him. Stood before him. You understand that? That's what it means. Right here in Daniel 7:19. In my vision at night I looked, and...
No. Just, no. It's talking about Yahweh. Yahweh is literally surrounded by fire. That's why he says he's a consuming fire. He purifies by fire. He's literally surrounded by fire. Like, I don't know. I guess people have a hard time grasping the concept of just how Yahweh is, you know, as far as like his throne, what he looks like, what's around him and everything like that. His train, right? His entourage. Everything's on fire. You get what I'm saying? Do you understand? Yahweh is literally the source of all of existence. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so you got to understand just how powerful and just how much of what we call energy comes out of Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? That issues forth from him and that stands in front of him, because when he's in a house, bro, and his house is just this standing wall of fire. We read about this. You've seen my lessons on the host of heaven, the portion of Enoch. We read all of Enoch, pretty much the whole, everything that has to do with angels. And, no, so like it's talking about his house. It's talking about his streams of fire whip out in front of him, man. The cherubims are freaking on fire. The goddamn Sharfim are on fire. The Ophanium are on fire. Everything's on fire, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you know, it's too much energy. That's why nobody can, But anyway, so he's trying to equate this with, watch, he's gonna
before me was one like the Son of Man,
Jesus
coming with the clouds of heaven. He approached the Ancient of Days and was led into his spirit, all right, into his presence. That's what it means here. And a great fire stood before him.
Nah, bro.
Okay? Because why? The Most High God told you about the everlasting covenant he made with the root of David.
See?
Okay? So that's what it means.
So that's what it means, right? So he thinks it's the root of David, and he thinks he's the root of David. I don't know if you guys have seen his videos, and we're gonna get it, dude. He thinks he's the root. It's him. He's exalting himself. He thinks he's fucking Jesus, dude. Like, check this out, man. Like, he's saying that this man in Daniel 7, which we're gonna cut the shit out of that. Daniel 7 is talking about some Jesus character, right? He couldn't get rid of that idol out of his mind, so he replaced it with himself. That's the image, the idol of jealousy, man. That abomination that's on the north gate, you know. So, anyways, he wants to set himself in the gates of the north, you know, on the sides of the north, bro. Yeah, you know, it's fucking. He has Lucifer syndrome, bro. He's either literally got so possessed by demons that the dude doesn't even know what the fuck he's doing or saying, or he has when he gave in to the payoff, you know, or he was there since, or he was fucking a plant since the beginning, man. Some Agent Smith shit. So I don't know, man. But check this out. We're gonna keep going.
A great fire stood before him. The Most High God told you he installed his king on Zion. This is his alien, strange creation that you people make fun of, right? You like to make fun about the Holy Trinity, but you don't even know that it's called the everlasting covenant that you have no part of. That you pursue.
No, nigga, no. He just said Trinity. Bro. He literally reverted back to being a Christian pastor, dude. Like, beyond, bro, the Trinity, you guys make fun of the Trinity, and it's called the fucking what coming in. Oh, hold on, I gotta get that shit again. That was fucking out of hand, dude. Did you guys? I hope you guys understand like the level of severity of this.
He made with the root of David.
Watch.
Okay, so that's what it means. A great fire stood before him.
Check it out.
The Most High God told you He installed His King on Zion.
So he thinks he's king.
This is His alien, strange creation that you people make fun of, right? You like to make fun about the Holy Trinity, but you don't even know that it's called the everlasting covenant that you have no part of because you forsook your God.
So now the everlasting covenant is the Holy Trinity because he thinks it's the covenant between him, Yahweh, and the root of David or Jesse, which he claims the throne of. So he claims that title. So he thinks that he's like a Trinity. He thinks he's God in flesh. I'm just gonna go out and say it. He thinks he's fucking the Most High, bro. Watch, check this out.
All right, only the sincere.
Just wait for it.
Only the sincere can dwell with their God. Okay. So again, let's continue over here in Haggai chapter 2, verse 9. The glory.
So that's it on that video. But listen, he fucking said his alien shit. That's why he's always like, oh, his alien task, his strange task, and blah blah blah. And I'm gonna break down that scripture another time because actually I wanted to talk about that because it has to do with the calendar. But anyway, it's yeah, man. He thinks that he that's why Judah calls him the sci-fi Israel and shit like that, man. Like the dude fucking literally thinks he's some Jesus alien fucking raptor Jesus white African space Christ type shit, bro. Like I don't know what the fuck. All right, check this out. So he tried going to Daniel, right? Daniel 10 or Daniel 7. We're gonna cut the fuck out of this shit. All right, so check it out. We're gonna go down to it right here. Okay, so we're just gonna get it right. Look, verse 9. As I looked, and the thrones were set in place, and the Ancient of Days took his seat, which is Yahweh. His garment was like white snow, and the hair of his head was like lamb's wool. Okay, so he like lamb's wool. His hair, the hair of his head was like lamb's wool. So he, I have woolly hair, man. You know, maybe locks, maybe a fro. You know, maybe combination. Have you ever seen sheep? The natural sheep, the way they just run around with locks and fros and shit. Watch, come show your fro. You want that? Watch, check this out. You want that's got the. Oh, wait, hold on. It's hard to... Oh, look at that. Yeah. You should see how fucking... Dude, that thing is, like, massive. Anyways, but yeah, so we have... Was tongues of flame. His throne was tongues of flame, okay? Fire. Its wheels were blazing fire, so we got fire, flame. I'm telling you, man. A river of fire streamed forth before him. See, that's that before. It's just fire. Fire everywhere, man. Thousands upon thousands served him. Myriads upon myriads attended to him. The court sat and the books were opened, and I looked then because of the arrogant words that the horn spoke. Okay, let's roll down. Verse 13, as I looked on in the night vision, one like a human being came in the clouds of heaven. He reached the Ancient of Days and was presented to him. Dominion, glory, and kingship were given to him. All peoples and nations and every language must serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion that shall not pass away, and his kingship one that shall not be destroyed. Okay, so he wants all this for himself, bro. He wants the kingship. He wants dominion, bro. He wants people to serve him, right? Because check this out. He thinks he's the man. He thinks that that's the root of Jesse. He claims he's the root of Jesse, right? The root of David, right? He keeps saying root of David was fucking branch of David. But anyway, it says one like a human being. Okay, watch. Let's jump down and see who this is. Okay, right. Check it out. Bam! Let's jump down to verse 26. Then the court will sit, and his dominion will be taken away. He's talking about the fourth beast, to be destroyed and abolished for all time. And the kingship and the dominion and the grandeur, dominion, kingship, not be destroyed, right? Glory, right? Check this out. The kingship, dominion, grandeur belonging to all the kingdoms under heaven will be given to the people of the holy ones of the Most High. Their kingdom shall be an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey them. So it's about our people. He was just seeing our people being represented in a man, just like with a man. It's a vision, bro. He's seeing shit about beasts with horns and shit, man. Like, are you serious? Like, come on, man. Really? All you have to do is just continue reading, and it tells you that man was the people. It's a suffering servant, man. That's why they created an idol. You're just going right back to the idol that they created for our people. That's like what Jesus is. It's like a fucking idol that like represents our people in a way. Like, but it's all perverted and Greeked out and shit like that. Like it's madness. It's fucking madness, bro. But anyway, so that's talking about our people. So his shit's whack as fuck right off the bat. Anyway, we're gonna go to another video now. I know, I'm sorry. It's garbage, but you guys have to hear this, man, because it gets, it's much worse. Okay, so that was glory. Now we're gonna go, this is the real bad one, okay? So this is, we're gonna go to a video called Honor the King and Worship Yahweh Almighty.
Peace, blessings, and love to the sincere as always.
Check it out. So we're going to jump to 11 minutes and 30 seconds because we got to listen to a little bit of this shit because this is some crazy shit. All right. We're just going to start off at 11. Let's check it out. All right.
This is what Yahweh Almighty says.
Okay, so it's playing. You see, I'm going to take it off the screen because
I don't think it's
blaring.
That have plundered you.
It's bright.
For whoever touches you touches the apple of his eye. You see this? For this is what Yahweh Almighty says. After the glorious one has sent me to you. Do you even know who is this talking about? No, you don't know because you're not the Most High. Only the Most High, Yahweh, understands what this is talking about. And do you know what this is talking about? Well, this is talking about the elect one. You understand that? This is talking about the messenger of the covenant, which he was going to put his spirit on. You understand that? This is the reason why he says that his first house was in the dwellings of the heaven, okay? Above the cherubim. Why? Because he chose the root of Jesse, okay? The root of Jesse to be the resting place, to be his resting place. Do you see why the root of Jesse is the Lord of Sabbath? Because whosoever...
Dude, bro. Really? Okay, hold on. We have to hear that again. Let's hear that again. Break it down little bit by little bit. Listen to what he says. Listen carefully what he says.
After the glorious one has sent me to you. Do you even know who is this talking about? No, you don't know because you're not the Most High. Only the Most High, Yahweh, understands what this is talking about. And do you know what this is talking?
So he says you don't know who this is talking about. Zechariah 2:8, okay? He's saying you don't know who this is talking about. Only the Most High knows who this is talking about. But yet Gabaria knows who this is talking about?
Yeah.
He thinks he's the Most High, bro. Check it out. Continue.
Well, this is talking about the elect.
Well, how do you know this?
Yeah, Khan, watch. Check it out.
One. You understand that? This is talking about the messenger of the covenant, which he was going to put his...
This is talking about the messenger of the covenant. He keeps going to Malachi 3:1, and he's like, oh, this messenger of the covenant is the root of Jesse and David, and it's me. No, bro. Malachi 3:1 is talking about fucking Michael. Same thing as Daniel 12:1. See, this is why you need to fucking know Hebrew, bro. And not just go out. Look, he's using Bible Hub and he's reading off of, look at what, the New International Version. He's always constantly reading. He's always highlighting from the NIV version. Dude, that's like the most satanic version there is. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? You traded the KJV. You have a this guy has a Stones edition to knock. This guy has a Stones edition to knock, and he fucking doesn't use it, dude. Tabak always bitched that. Tabak knew that this dude was done as soon as that, and as soon as he knew that, you could ask him. This was fucking like almost a year ago already. And Tabak was like, nah, bro, he has a Stones and don't use it. Fuck that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, hell nah, dude. Like, nah, bro. And then not only that, but then he traded up the fucking KJV, dude, for an NIV? Are you serious? But then look, check it out. Right? And then he bitches because we go into the Hebrew. Brothers that are really teaching the knowledge go deep into the Hebrew and break out shit and show everybody what everything's really talking about. And he's like, no, you don't have to do that. You just have to have faith. He's a Christian pastor. Watch, check it out.
His spirit on. You understand that? This is the reason why he says that his first house was in the dwellings of the heaven. Okay?
What do you mean first house dwellings in the heaven? No, bro. Like he doesn't even know. He did it. He mixed up the visions of a knock, talking about the first and the second house. The first house was the house of punishment, and the second house was the house of Yahweh, actually. So he thinks that there was like a first house and then it was like abandoned, and somehow like basically I really don't even know, bro. Like listen.
Off the cherubim. Why? Because he chose the root of Jesse. Okay, the root of Jesse. To be the resting place, to be his resting place.
He chose the root of Jesse to be his resting place. He said he left his first house that was above the cherubim in the heavens. So he's saying that Yahweh left his throne and came and rested on the root of Jesse, who he claims that's who he is. This motherfucker claims to be God, bro.
Do you see why the root of Jesse is the Lord of Sabbath? Because
he just said the root of Jesse is the Lord of the Sabbath. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Are you kidding me? What the fuck? Check this out, dude. You know where else you hear some shit like that at? Look, New Testament, bro. Check this shit out. We're gonna go to Matthew 12 and 8. This motherfucker, Lord of the Sabbath. If we were in Israel, bro. Stones to face, bro. That's all I'm saying. Stones to face. All right, check this out. Look, it's verse 12 and 8. Look. For the Son of Man is Lord even of the Sabbath day. And when he was departed thence, he went into their synagogue. The Son of Man is Lord even of the Sabbath day. Because that was Jesus. You know? Look. You know? This is Jesus. Look, at that time, Jesus went on the Sabbath day through the corn. His disciples were hungry, Pharisees. He said unto them, blah, blah, blah. Okay. This is dude. Jesus bro. Jesus said he was Lord of the Sabbath, homie. What the fuck? All right, so check this out. Now let's go to 9 and 6. I'm so upset, dude, because this is such blasphemy, bro. Like, this is at like a whole new level, dude. All right, check it out. 9 and 6. Matthew. And what does it say? Oh, okay, wait. We're gonna say that one. We're gonna say that one while watch. That goes for this next part. So, okay, he heard him. He said that there's multiple times that the root of Jesse is Lord of the Sabbath. Watch, check this out. We aren't done yet. Check it out.
Whosoever believes in his words through the Spirit of Yahweh and what he is teaching, right? You will be saved.
Dude, he just said if you believe on his words. Those that, bro, that's Jesus shit. Those that believe on me will have everlasting life. I'm the way, the truth, and the life, right? Isn't that some Jesus shit? Look, let's back it up a little bit. You got to get the whole, because we don't want to take it out of context, right? Check it out. Check this out. Look.
Do you see why the root of Jesse is the Lord of Sabbath? Because whosoever believes in his words through the Spirit of Yahweh and what he is teaching, right? You will be saved. Let's go ahead and show you. Zechariah chapter 2, verse 8.
So he's saying that whatever you could be saved by what he's teaching. That as long as you believe, you know, right? And he's going to tell you, he's going to keep saying, it's all you have to have faith what's being revealed. You just have to believe in what's being revealed, right? And he fucking, bro, he thinks he...
For this is what Yahweh Almighty says, after the glorious one has sent me against the nation that have plundered you, for whoever touches you, touches the apple of his eye.
Look.
I will surely raise my hand against them, so that their slaves will plunder them. Then you will know that Yahweh Almighty has sent me. You see that? Again, the Most High Yahweh's wisdom, nobody can understand it except him himself. This is why he sent the messenger of the covenant that had his presence in
like, come on.
No.
You're contradicting yourself. Like, only the Most High can understand this. Then why are you saying you understand this?
Then why did Yahweh tell us through his prophets that he reveals everything to his servants, the prophets?
Yep.
Are you fucking... Bro. No, dude. This is...
You get it now? His presence. Okay? Okay? In case you don't know, the Most High Yahweh is speaking third person here, okay? For this is what Yahweh Almighty says, after the glorious one. He's talking about himself, in case you don't know. This is talking about third person, alright? Third person. But you don't know nothing about that because you're not the Most High. Again. So you people, you better review.
So you don't know nothing about this because you're not the Most High, but he knows something about this. For this is what Yahweh Almighty says, right? After the glorious one has sent me against, he's saying he's talking in third person. So he's saying that Yahweh is talking about himself, about him sending himself. And that's like, bro, this is madness. He thinks he's the Most High, bro. He thinks he's the Most High. Like playing out.
Dear God, these are the days. These are the days. Isaiah 19 and 21. So Yahweh will make himself known to the Egyptian. These are the days that is being known to the Egyptians who is Yahweh. Whether you perceive it or you don't. And in that day, they will acknowledge Yahweh. See that? They will worship with sacrifices and grain offerings. What is that? That's thank you offerings, okay? asking the Most High Yahweh to forgive your sins. This is the reason why the Most High God says this here. Isaiah chapter 28 verse 16. So this is what the sovereign Yahweh says. See, I lay a stone in Zion, a tested stone, a precious cornerstone for a sure foundation. The one who relies on it will never be stricken with panic. Right? What do you think?
So now he thinks he's this cornerstone, he's this tried and blah, blah, blah. But if you read the Dead Sea Scrolls, bro, it talks about how the cornerstone that's laid, that's like a sure foundation, right? Like that's, you know what I mean? Like if you, it's because remember, we're part of the stones that make up the building of the temple, right? The outer wall structure of the temple that's made of stone were hewed in the quarry and then taken and stacked like fucking Tetris pieces, you know what I mean? Like all freaking Lego style, just put together, no tool, no workings was heard in the construction of the temple, right? So the cornerstone though, right? If you read the Dead Sea Scrolls, and I'm going to do a whole new video on this. If you read the Dead Sea Scrolls, it talks about how the community itself, basically the suffering servants, right, of Isaiah 53, as a whole, as a community. Remember, Malachi talks about how they'll talk to each other and discuss, and Yahweh will hear them and stuff like that, right? That's the community of the council, led by the Zadokites, man. You could read about that in the Dead Sea Scrolls. You could read about that in Ezekiel 44, 10 through 15. And that's the community. That's the sure foundation, because they kept it talks about them being messiahs, you know, or you know what I'm saying, like the seed, but it's not a messiah as in like Jesus or none of that shit. It's just an anointed one. The holy priest, the high priest are always anointed ones, and they're just the anointed ones that keep the charge. They kept the charge while everyone went off. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a foundation stone. That's why we use the DSS to show the fact that Yahweh's name is in the Torah, was in the Dead Sea Scrolls, written in Paleo Hebrew. We can show the fact that all our Torah was found, and that's older than everything else, you know, they claim that they have. You know what I'm saying? It's just part of our history. It's part of our knowledge. But this dude thinks it's fucking Jesus, right? So check it out.
Think they have this here in your New Testament.
Oh, now he's going to New Testament.
2 verse 7. Why does this fellow talk like that? He's blaspheming. Who can forgive sin but God alone? Immediately, Jebus knew in his spirit that this was what they were thinking in their heart. And he said to them, why are you thinking these things? Which is easier, to say to this paralyzed man, your sins are given, or to say, get up, take your mat and walk? Again, let's go ahead and read Isaiah.
God, bro, did you get that? Did you pick up what he's alluding to by reading that verse? They were calling Jesus blasphemous because he was making it, he was basically forgiving sins. You know, he was telling the dude, all your sins are forgiven, when only Yahweh can forgive sins. And they're like, oh, that's blasphemy. And Jesus is like, nah, man, which we could also get a corroboration of that in Matthew, what I was getting earlier, 9 and 6, because what does it say? But that ye may know that the Son of Man hath power on earth to forgive sins. Then he saith to he that was sick and palsy, arise, take up thy bed, and go into thy house. Look. See, look, son of, be good of cheer, thy sins are forgiven thee. And behold, certain of the scribes said to themselves, this man blasphemous. And Jesus, knowing their thoughts, he said, wherefore do you think this in your hearts? Whether is it easier for sins to be forgiven thee, or to say, arise and walk? But that you may know that the Son of Man hath power on the earth to forgive sins. Dude, this motherfucker think he forgives sins, bro. This is what he's alluding to, dude. Seriously? Watch.
28 and 16. So this is what the sovereign Yahweh says. See, I lay a stone in Zion, a tested stone, a precious cornerstone for a sure foundation. The one who relies on it will never be stricken with panic. You see that? So it's all about faith now. Does that mean that we are not supposed to follow the laws anymore?
It's all about faith.
The Most High God says that you're supposed to be careful now, not to sin. We're not perfect, but guess what? It's all about...
Motherfucker, you're calling yourself the Most High. And you're saying not to be careful not to sin? You fucking serious?
Faith now. Now, you're going to have faith. You're going to have to believe in what's being revealed to you now. That's what the most...
See, not believe in Yahweh, not believe in the Torah. Believe and have faith in what is being revealed to you now, which is his whole, I'm fucking Jesus and I forgive sins and I'm Lord of the Sabbath.
That's how Yahweh is testing you about right now.
And this ain't the only time he says it, dude. Watch.
Again, It's not about the laws right now. It's about your faith. See that?
Oh, it's keeping the laws, but now it's not about the laws, and it's about faith.
And what is part of the laws? The laws is to hearken unto the words of God, to love Him with all your heart. So guess what? If you're going to talk about the laws, and if you're not hearkening unto the words, and you're not loving the Most High God with all your heart, your mind, then guess what? Pretty much what you're doing is vain offerings, meaningless offerings. It doesn't mean anything. You see that? That righteousness is not accounted to you. It's not going to be a credit to you because what?
It's so ironic because everything he says besides that is prophesying against himself. If you watch his videos, he blasphemes and then he prophesies against himself. It's fucking wild.
Right? You're not seeking the Most High God. You're not trying to acknowledge who is your God. You see that? This is why it says the one who relies on it will never be stricken with panic. You see that? So, which brings me over here to this scripture right here. Isaiah chapter 43 verse 25. I, even I am he who blots out your transgressions. For who? For my own sake. And remembers your sins no more. You see that? So again, if you don't believe in the wondrous works of the Most High Yahweh, guess what? You will receive no salvation. That's just the way it goes. You see that?
So you have to believe on his words. Just like he said earlier, those who believe in the words of the root of Jesse and believe in their faith and blah, 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 they'll be saved. And then he went on this whole thing about Jesus forgiving sins. And then now he said, who can forgive sins but Yahweh? But then now he just says, if you don't believe what I'm saying, then your sins aren't going to be forgiven. He thinks he's Yahweh. That's why he's always saying, know your God, know who your God is. He thinks he's fucking Yahweh, dude.
It doesn't matter how much you follow the laws. But if you don't believe in this right here that is being revealed to you, you are not going to receive salvation. You can follow the laws all you want. But it's all about believing right now. This is why the Most High Yahweh says that He lays.
You could believe all the law, you can follow all the laws you want, but it's all about believing right now.
A stone in Zion. He installed His king on Zion. Did He not say that? I have installed my king on Zion. For this reason here. Why? Because the one who relies on it will never be stricken with panic. Because the Most High God says He was going to make an everlasting covenant with David. His own spirit was going to be in the root of David. See that? Installed His king. Okay? That's why He is called Yahweh of hosts. You understand that? Because why? Well, He is hosting the body of the root of Jesse. See why it's called His alien creation, right? Ooh, terrified, isn't it, huh? Or you shouldn't be. That's why the Most High God says, do not be afraid.
Bro, he thinks he's God in the flesh. He said He hosts. That's why they call Him Yahweh of hosts. Because he hosts the body of the root of Jesse.
It doesn't matter how much you follow the laws. But if you don't believe in this right here that is being revealed to you, you are not going to receive salvation. You can follow the laws all you want. But it's all about believing right now.
Wow.
This is why the Most High Yahweh says that He lays a stone in Zion. He installed His king on Zion. Did He not say that? I have installed my king on Zion. Watch. For this reason here. Why? Because the one who relies on it will never be stricken with panic. Because the Most High God says He was going to make an everlasting covenant with David. His own spirit was going to be in the root of David. See that? Installed His king. Okay? That's why He is called Yahweh of hosts. You understand that? Because why? Well, He is hosting the body of the root of Jesse. See why it's called His alien creation, right? Ooh, terrified, isn't it, huh? Or you shouldn't be. That's why the Most High God says, do not be afraid. Did I not say this from long ago? So again, only the sincere brothers and sisters, they're going to love their God. They're not going to look at their God as an alien. They're not going to look at their God with doubtful thoughts. They're going to love their God. They're not going to have no problem with their God walking among them, being among them. You see that? Those are the ones who the Most High Yahweh is going to save when disaster comes.
God, dude, he fucking thinks he is the Most High. I hope you see this, right? Because Akiwantan is seeing this for the first time. Yeah. Is he not fucking, am I tripping?
That sounds...
Am I tripping balls, or is he fucking blaspheming like fuck, bro?
Like, dude.
Seriously? Like fucking, are you kidding me? Nigga, bro. No, dude. This shit is not, no, dude. Okay, so notice he keeps talking about faith. I just want to touch on something real fast. He's like, oh, the faith. See, this ain't no Jesus shit, man. And I'm going to do a whole lesson on this. But this ain't no Jesus just, believe in me and fucking blah, blah, blah. And that's faith, right? No, dude. You want to know what fucking faith is? In the Hebrew, it's amawan or amawana, right? It means firmness, security, fidelity, faithfulness, truth, faithfully, office, faithfully, faith, stability, steady, truly, verily, firmness, honesty, official obligation, meaning you're staying faithful to the Most High. You're being trusty to the Most High, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're being faithful to his laws. Following his law. Oh, but it's not about the laws right now, right? It's all about faith. Faith is fucking following the laws, you stupid douche. What the fuck? Nah, bro. Look, it also means training or skilled, i.e. an architect, man. So you have to be trained and skilled, but you're not trained and skilled, huh? Because you're fucking reading from the NIV version off of Bible Hub, you jackass. Telling people not to go into the Hebrew. You freaking kidding me, dude? Bro, look, a throng of people, a multitude, or a populace as well, bro. And see, and that's the fucking problem, because you're supposed to go into the community. This has to be with Adai or Odd, man. You're going into a community that's founded. This is the foundation stone. This is, oh, dude, you were just reading it. And it's funny because, like, man, it's frustrating. It's just really frustrating. It's enduring office, look, to remain in one place. Right? To remain in one place. Faithfulness. Dude, it has nothing to do with just, blindly follow what this motherfucker just said or some stupid shit, bro. Like, seriously? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Hold on. I think this is it for this video.
Okay. So, it says, the one who relies on it will never be stricken with panic. Okay? Let's go now to Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 17 now. And let's read. You may say to yourself, my power and the strength of my hands have produced this wealth for me. But remember, Yahweh your God, for it is he who gives you the ability to produce wealth.
I don't think he says anything
and
more
so
after
confirms his covenant. See? And so confirms his covenant. You see that? And this is not talking about materialistic things. This is not talking about...
Yeah, he's done with it. Okay. But anyway, you heard that shit. Motherfucker calling himself Lord of Sabbath, God in the flesh, can fucking forgive sins and all kinds of shit. Fucking in another video called himself the Root of David, that he was an alien. It's an alien task. Same thing. He said that he's like an alien, but that people should look at him like an alien because it's their God among them. He talked about a Trinity. Okay, so now we're gonna go into another video that he did real quick. We just have a couple more and then we're done. We're done with this asshole. I just had to like fucking show this shit, dude, because it's like wild as all hell, man. Like, you fucking kidding me? Like, this is straight, like, what the hell? Alright, so check it out. We're gonna get this one. It's called Celebrate Yahweh's Rule with Fear and Trembling.
Okay, shalom. Peace, blessings, and love to the sincere as always.
He's obsessed with aliens and reptilians. Like, I mean, so I understand exposing it, but the dude really talks, like literally, like it's not allegory. He doesn't explain that it's an allegory for what the elites view themselves as and what they are spiritually. But he literally, like, I mean, I know there's fucking, they do genetic mutations and they fucking mix with Nephilim. I understand that shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? But this dude is like fucking beyond, like, it's ridiculous. But anyways, we're just going to go ahead and go right to the end, and get him where he says he's the Most High in the flesh again. Check it out.
Sorry, not this one.
Check it out.
Okay, there we go. Zechariah chapter 8, verse 3. Let's start at verse 2. This is where Yahweh Almighty says, I am very jealous for Zion. See that? I am very jealous for Zion. I am burning with jealousy for her. This is what Yahweh says, I will return to Zion and dwell in Jerusalem. You see that? For all you naysayers, all you unbelievers, try to debunk this here. Okay? Try to debunk this here. For all you people that say, oh, God can't come in the flesh. What? He does as he pleases. Alright?
Wow.
It's just now that's being revealed to you, buddy. I will return to Zion and dwell in Jerusalem. Then Jerusalem will be called what? The faithful
we
city.
have to get that one more time. We have to get that one more time. Check this out. Watch. I know, right? Just fucking, just type it away, dude. Just fucking.
I'm sorry, not this one.
Got fingertips of steel, bro.
Okay, there we go. Zechariah chapter 8, verse 3.
Check it out. Watch.
Let's start at verse 2. This is where Yahweh Almighty says, I am very jealous for Zion. See that? I am very jealous for Zion. I am burning with jealousy for her. This is what Yahweh says.
Check.
I will return to Zion and dwell in Jerusalem. You see that?
Watch.
For all you naysayers, or you unbelievers, try to debunk this here. Okay? Try to debunk this here. For all you people that say, oh, God can't come in the flesh. What? He does as he pleases. Alright? It's just now that's being revealed to you, buddy. I will return to Zion.
Does as he pleases. Oh yeah, Gabaria, you do what you please, or what? You think he thinks he's the Most High? I do what I please. He comes in the flesh. Blah blah. Where the fuck one scripture that says Yahweh comes in the flesh? One, just one. Give me one scripture that says Yahweh comes in the flesh.
Juan. Give me Juan.
Just one. Just one. Talking about Trinity when. Literally, our national credo is Deuteronomy 6:4 is Shema Yasha'al Yahweh Alahayana Yahweh Akkad. Yahweh Akkad, man, he's one.
Yep.
You fucking kidding me, dude? Come in the flesh, third person,
and dwell in Jerusalem. Then Jerusalem will be called what? The faithful city, and the mountain of Yahweh Almighty. It will be called what? Read it here, people. What would it be called? The holy mountain. The holy mountain. So we're living in that day right here, okay? We're living in them days. Isaiah 25:6. On this mountain, Yahweh Almighty will prepare a feast of rich people. A feast of rich food for all peoples, okay? We're far from being rich people, okay? Soon, through the Spirit of the Most High Yahweh, we will be rich with all of the goodness he has to offer us, with all of his words, right? Because his words are more precious than gold and silver. So we are rich with his words, okay? But guess what? The materialistic things, all that.
See how he slight talks everyone, right? He goes off and talks all this fucking smooth ass shit, and then turns around and fucking says he's the Most High, bro. Like, that's fucking wild, man. All right, anyway, we're done with that. We got one more video, and then I just wanted to show you this funny ass thing that's going on the comment board. Okay, we're going to this last video. Oh, actually, it's a two-parter. It's called Unearthing. Unearthing and uprooting the wicked branch and the image of the beast. Okay, so we're gonna go to this, and we're gonna go to.
All right, peace, blessings, and love to the sincere as always. So this video is gonna be called Unearthing the Wicked Branch and the Image of the Beast.
Okay, here we go. Let's start at 12:30.
Stand it, so you can marinate. Leviticus 26:43. Okay. For the land will be deserted by them, and will enjoy its Sabbath while it lies desolate without them. How is that happening? Because the Most High God says that he lays a stone in Zion. Whosoever relies on it will never be stricken with patty. That is why the root of Jesse is the Lord of Sabbath. Why? Because it says here, for the land will be will be deserted by them, and will enjoy its Sabbath. Okay? Because the Most High God says, if he doesn't build, it doesn't get done. Just that simple. The Most High Yahweh says that he watches over Mount Zion. He waters it night and day. And guess what? He said that you was going to live many days without getting that water, without getting that spiritual increase. Why? Because he gave you over into the hands of your enemies. So everything you knew was given to you by your enemies. This is why you broke the covenant. You get no rain. Okay? Daniel chapter 2.
Called himself the Lord of the Sabbath again. This is why the root of Jesse is Lord of the Sabbath. That's two fucking different videos. You got the first time in Honor Part 1 around 11 minutes and 30 seconds. And then the second one is Unearthing Part 1 around 12 minutes and 50 seconds. Says he's Lord of the Sabbath twice. In two different videos. So he's continuing to teach this bullshit. Okay, now we're going to go to Part 2, actually. We're going to exit out of this. We're going to go to Part 2. We're almost done with this bullshit.
All right, continuing here.
Okay, we're going to
Revelations 13 and 15. It says the second beast was given power, right?
Hold on, watch. We're going to start like right here, watch.
That had been stripped of their authorities, but were allowed to live for a period of time. See that? So we're living in this day right now, where the Most High Yahweh says he's going to destroy them, okay? He gave into the hands of these people. He's going to destroy them. Who are these people here? This is talking about Gog, Magog. All these nations, all right? Well, Gog and his many nations, rather say. Psalms, the 83rd chapter. These are the other beasts.
No. He's mixing everything up. Gog and Magog is different than what Psalms 83 is talking about. And he's trying to equate all of that with with Daniel 7, which is talking about the fourth kingdom, which is like the European. He just doesn't know how to break shit down properly and put it in its proper context or time. But
this is why they made Shiva, Buddha, Allah, Jesus, so that what? So that they can devour your fruitful thoughts.
Okay, you ready?
Okay,
it's coming up now. Watch.
So again, our people, they have forsaken the Most High's holy mountain. This is why it reads here in Leviticus 26 and 43, for the land will be deserted by them and will enjoy its Sabbath. Why? Because they were underneath a wicked branch the whole time. They thought that they were inside the temple of Yahweh. But the Most High God said that if he does not build the house, it doesn't get done. If he doesn't watch over it, then the people are guarding it for no reason. So these people were underneath a wicked branch the whole time. You see why it says that many people were going to be put to shame now? Because they thought they were following the right thing. But little do they know that they have forsaken Yahweh and forsook his holy dwelling place. This is why it says, for the land will be deserted by them and will enjoy its Sabbath while it lies desolate. Because you people did not know nothing about Mount Zion. You see, you thought the temple was some kind of image. You thought New Jerusalem was going to be built over there in Israel. You see, you are into Judaism. Okay? You forsook the Most High's holy dwelling place, damn it. This is why it says that the land will be deserted by them, because you turned your back on the holy dwelling place and will enjoy its Sabbath. The Most High Yahweh, he knew you was going to do this. Okay? I said, they will pay for their sins because they rejected my laws and abhorred my decrees. You see that? This is what's going on now. You're paying for your sins. Yet, in spite of this, when they are in the land of their enemies, I will not reject them or abhor them so as to destroy them completely. See? Completely. Why do you think the Most High God says he is judging everybody according to what they have done? If you take words and repent, he will accept you. If you continue, you're going to die. You're going to be destroyed from off the face of the earth. Do you understand that? Okay? Do you understand that it's not a game? He said he made the earth for himself. He is dwelling among it. If you don't worship him, if you don't honor Yahweh, you will be destroyed from off the face of the earth. Just that simple. You can read this over and over in Enoch. It says, those who speak hard things about his glory, they're going to perish right before his face. Right before his face, okay? You're going to lose. Remember that. So it says, yeah, in spite of this.
So talking all kinds of fucking shit, talking about how, the temple, because he's talking about this temple. He's talking about the temple wisdom of Ezekiel 43. He's saying, the temple, you don't need the temple, blah, 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 blah. So he's talking shit about this. Said that that we're stupid for thinking that a temple is going to be built in Jerusalem, and he called it Judaism, which is fucking retarded, because all you have to do is go read the last 8 chapters of Ezekiel. Ezekiel chapters 40 through 48 is all about the temple, the third temple, Ezekiel's temple as it's known. The shit has a diagram of it in the back of the fucking Stones edition Tanakh. Ezekiel's temple, and that is the one that's going to be built. Like a physical ass temple, dude. See, this is the problem with people. They don't know how to balance. They don't know how to balance the spiritual and the physical. They either go one or they go the other, and then they end up fucking up. So here we go. Let's check it out.
When they are in the land of their enemies, I would not reject them or abhor them as to completely destroy them, right? This is why the Most High God is revealing things to the sincere brothers and sisters. He's giving us that spiritual increase, right? Because why? He did not completely destroy us. You see that? He's giving us a chance now. Isaiah 19 and 19. All right? That altar is there for the sincere. Okay? If you are sincere, the Most High God says he will refine you and he will bring you to Mount Zion. That's why that monument is there when you read about it in Isaiah 19 and 19. It's either or. Okay? Either or.
Ready for this? Watch.
Either you stay on that altar and
it's
get
coming
burnt
within
up,
the next minute. Watch. Check it out.
You come to Mount Zion and be refined. So it says here, yet, in spite of this, when they are in the land of their enemies, I will not reject them or abhor them as to destroy them completely, breaking my covenant with them. I am Yahweh their God. But check this out. But for their sake, I will remember the covenant with their ancestors, whom I brought out of Egypt in the sight of the nations to be their God. I am Yahweh. This is why the Most High God says he has already apportioned everybody their lot. their wisdom, their faith, their knowledge. Okay? These are the days of judgment. It's just that simple. Okay? The Most High God told you over and over about these days. These are the days that we are living. All the books are open. Okay? Daniel 7:13. In my vision at night I looked,
ready?
and there before me was one like a son of man, coming with the clouds of heaven.
Going back to
He
Daniel.
approached the Ancient of Days and was led into his presence. Verse 14. He was given authority, glory, and sovereign power. All nations and peoples of every language worshipped him. See that? Worshipped him. Okay? It says, his dominion is an everlasting dominion.
Notice
that
how
will not
he
pass away.
highlighted worshiping.
And his kingdom is one that will never be destroyed. Who is this talking about? It's not talking about Jesus. It's not talking about your idol Shai. This is talking about the root of Jesse. Whether you perceive it or not. See that? The everlasting covenant the Most High God made with the root of David. Either you respect it or you're going to perish from the face of the earth. It's just that simple. You see that?
Believe that
You
I
gotta
am
understand
Jesus
it in
or
these
die. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, bro? You fucking serious, dude? Like, you could read that chapter. That Son of Man that's brought before Yahweh is obviously our fucking people. We are given the dominion in the nation and all that shit and the whole world, blah, 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 and all that. This motherfucker just wants to be worshipped, bro. He thinks he's fucking day. He wants to sit on the throne. He wants to sit on a kingdom. He wants to fucking be the shit. It's fucking disgusting.
You're going to respect the words of God. Not your own spirit. Not your own words. The words of God. Okay? You can't back it up because you know why? You're not part of Mount Zion. You're just a rebel. You're underneath that wicked branch. Okay?
There he goes,
So continue to be underneath that wicked branch. That's the reason why all this is happening. Because the Most High God says he's not going to show no mercy. No mercy on you who hate Yahweh, right? You like to talk about his name. You like to, prophesy out of his words. But you hate him, right? This is why he's going to bring it right to your face. Okay? Right to your face. You got a death wish, dog? Or a woman, whoever you may be? That's no problem. Believe that. Believe that. You will be repaid. You will be repaid for all that you're doing right now. Remember that. Okay? So just keep it up. Keep it up. All right? Remember, the luminaries are being a witness. Okay? Michael and the others, they are there. They're being witnesses. They know. Just remember that. Okay? When all hell, you know what I'm saying, just starts to explode, and everything just starts, the shit just start hitting the fan left and right, that's going to be the day. You people ain't going to be able to come on the internet. You're not going to be able to have no phone. Okay? And that's the day you're going to be fearing. That's the day when everything you're hearing now, you're going to see that it wasn't a lie. It wasn't a lie. It was just you being stubborn. You being proud. You see that? This is why you got to have your mind sealed right now. Because guess what? Once the internet goes out and everything else, the only thing you got is the inner peace that the Most High Yahweh gave you. And his words. That's why it's all about being sealed. So anyways, let's read here. Daniel.
God, so basically, he just totally fucking prophesied against himself in like a major way, man. Like that was pretty hardcore. Like I don't know if you guys understood or caught that, but like hopefully you did. I just assume you guys do. I assume the people that watch me are because this is like, we jump into deep knowledge here. So obviously people that watch and constantly watch should have some type of grasp of understanding of everything. We're all swimming in the deep end, right? So, I just assume that everybody knows. Yeah, man, dude is just totally fucking wigging out, and it is disgusting. It's hard to see. It's hard to hear. It's I don't know. It's hard. It's just even hard to explain. It's such an abominable act that it's hard to even come to grips that it's happening. You know what I mean? That our people have fallen this low, that they're going around claiming shit like this. You know what I mean? So anyway, I just said, it's like I said, it's some emotions pop up, like humor, like some of the shit he says is just so, but it's like almost like a defense mechanism. The shit is just so blasphemous and so hardcore that all you can do is laugh or get angry or do whatever, man. And I don't know. I'm just not in an angry mood or none of that shit. So like, it's laughter, man. I mean, I'm pissed, but not like in a rage to scream and yell and shit like that. But like, damn, dude, like holy shit. But if you guys want to see something funny, go to these videos. It's called Planned Long Ago. Go to part 2. Check this out. I don't need this anymore. Check this out. All you have to do is just go to the comment boards. Check this. This shit's funny as fucking all hell, bro. Check this out. Check this guy. It's called Son of the Morning, right? And he says, look, redemption. Oh shit. Redemption is to one by one. Is to one by one. What the fuck ever. Sorry, Slock. Fucking shit. Hold on. Fat ass fingers can't fucking push the button. Solid love, great presentation. So it sounds like he's giving Gabari a good hand, you know, but it says, look, I don't need your approval of my being spared. God damn, dude. So Gabari's just vicious right off the back. Do you even know what is to come? You need to ask yourself if you will be spared, Mr. Son of the Morning Star. Then check this out. This is crazy. Check this out. Another guy, another psycho. Look. Now you teach about the star, the sword, and not forsake your Lord. Yet now you feign arrogance. I praise your efforts, but you show offense. Your pride runs deep. I agree with that. But check this out. But dude, this is wild. But you say I live amongst you in flesh, but you don't really believe. So this guy thinks he's God too. This guy thinks he's God. He says, you say I live among flesh, because Gabari kept saying, you know, Most High lives among flesh. He's saying, you say I live among flesh, but you don't really believe. I don't care what you believe. I don't care if you like me or not. I am already the highest authority on the earth, on the sea, or under the sea. We created the 7 heavens and the 7 earths. The crooked paths never ends, and neither does our kingdom. I am the sword that has been sent. So this fucking dude has lost his goddamn mind. Talking about he's a fucking sword being sent, that we created the 7 heavens and the 7 earths. Like, what the fuck? Like, seriously, dude? Like, what is going on? Like, what is going on? What, seriously? That's the fucking, that should be, everyone's always running around, 2016. Well, you know what? Fucking for your 2016, goddammit. How about it's the model for 2016 is, what the hell is going on? What is going on? Just that. Just what is going on? What is going on? Because this shit is fucking crazy, dude. He says, I am already the highest authority on the earth, under the earth, on the sea, or under the sea. So this dude's on a fucking sit power trip. And then look, and now they go, look, he says, look, they start going at each other, look. You shall fall by the boastful, blah, blah, blah. He starts telling them fucking all kinds of shit. And then he says, I will always be the neck to carry the yoke, the rock unto which this house is built, and great redeemer of souls. So this guy thinks he's a fucking redeemer of souls. Then Gabari gets pissed because he thinks he's the redeemer of souls. And he says, your kingdom has fallen along with your host. It's a matter of time before our people come back home, and you will be in the abyss of the earth forever. Always. So he's fucking, yeah. So it's basically like, it's crazy, man. Like, it's like watching Satan duel with himself. You know? It's like watching Satan shadowbox. It's fucking wild, bro. This is wild as all hell. 2 people claiming to be claiming to be the Most High, basically. These 2 people claiming to be the Most High Yahweh are arguing with each other on who is the Most High Yahweh. Like, this is fucking utter madness. And then you can check out the rest of it. It's fucking stupid. I really don't care. Oh, look, this one's actually pretty funny. So he tells that Zechariah guy, right, who supports this fucking madness that Gabari is pushing out. You are infested with the vile spirits of Jehovah. Now they spew their misguidance through you unto the world. You are part of the problem here. You will burn in the lake of fire, which you stand now, but maybe you not. You will be abducted and assimilated by the observer races first. So this guy's another motherfucking sci-fi ass fucking alien, Galian, fucking ancient Galians. That's what we call them down here. Judah runs around saying sci-fi Israelites and shit, but we say ancient Galians. You know, so these motherfuckers run around ancient Galian Raptor Jesus, aka White African Space Christ shit. Abducted and assimilated by the observer races? Is this fucking Borg or what? This goddamn Star Trek and shit? When the fuck did we go from being the council of the community, the congregation of Yahweh, to fucking being goddamn on the Starship Enterprise, dude? The fuck? Oh well, and another one bites the dust, Satan. Fucking are you, whatever. Look, this is awesome. You are an enemy agent. Go kill yourself, Satan. You are useless. Ha, you fail. Go shut up and put a thumb in your mouth, snake boy. Private pile. Go eat your sweet roll and shoot yourself. So he's all mild. He's all mad at this guy because this guy is claiming what Gabari is trying to claim. So now you have two idiots fighting over it. Lunar Eclipse should jump in on this because he claims the root of David and the son of Jesse and fucking all this fucking whack ass shit too. So why don't you be contending for this shit too, right? It's like a fucking Royal Rumble, dude. This is like a WWF Royal Rumble match with all kinds of fucking retards doing it, dude. Like, fucking for real, bro. This shit's fucking out of goddamn control and needs to be stopped immediately. Or whenever Yahweh declares it. But, like, to me, like, my own personal preference would be, like, this shit needs to go now. But obviously, Yahweh has a plan, and his plan will be done, and there's nothing me, you, or anyone else can say about it. So, but this shit is fucking crazy as fuck. It may be just, like, two agents fighting against each other, like spy versus spy. You know what I mean? Like, they're both spies, but they're mad because they, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just picture all these stupid idiots that go around claiming shit like this or teach whack shit or just, just the ridiculous. I'm going to tell you something. I find more comfort. Maybe I'm fucking stupid or something, man. But I find more comfort, right, in believing that these motherfuckers are agents, bro, than to come to grips with the fact that people are really that retarded.
I know, right?
You get what I'm saying? It makes me feel better about people as a whole.
Yeah.
That these motherfuckers is some, fat ass fucking bitch, CIA agent, Mossad, Israeli ass fucking douchebag sitting in a fucking cubicle with his little Israeli flag next to him, fucking typing away some whack ass shit, making whack ass videos and doing all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? I really hope it's something like that. And that it's not really that this dude really believes he's the Most High. Because that is sad. That is sadder than the whole agent thing, I think. But anyways, we're done with that. We're done with this blasphemy bullshit. I had to expose it, man. This is on a whole fucking another level of wickedness. This is like they're ramping it up. Let's just say that, man. Amalek is ramping shit up, man. Yahweh must be moving that spirit on him. Shit's going down, man. Spiritually, on a spiritual level. So you really have to beware and stay strong in Yahweh, man. You really have to stay faithful to Him. Yes, not just have faith. No, stay faithful to Him. How about that shit?
Keep doing work. All
right, so with that, Kawahala Yahweh. Zaba'awat Akash, Shema Yasha'ah, Yahweh Alahayana, Yahweh Akab, Barakasham Yahweh, Ahab Yahweh, Wa Barakatam, Akiam Wa Akwak. Shalom, Shalom, Aman.